Alright, so I have made it to the lake I'm gonna be fishing today. Now, it is already like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yep, it is 10:10 in the morning right now. So I am out here a little bit later than I wanted to, but nonetheless, I basically have all day to fish. Now, this lake is called Opechee Lake, and I've never been here before, and this is going to be the last tournament for NHKF this year. Do believe that I'm like in top 5 for angler of the year. So if I can do good at this last tournament, I can break top 3. From what I hear, there are some decent largemouth and some decent smallmouth at this lake. Now the water is very clear, and when the water is very clear, immediately I'm already kind of thinking finesse, maybe some top water, but you never know. I brought 8 rods with me to try to figure them out. Hopefully I don't have to use all 8 rods. One more thing too, my GoPro, my rear camera, is also kind of messing up. The last time I brought it out, it said it was recording, but it does that thing where it just doesn't save anything. So hopefully we'll have some rear view footage today. If not, I still have my chest cam on. But anyways, I need to fly my drone, get on my kayak, and get to stepping. Oh my tank. There's no way there's not going to be fish in this current. Absolutely not. So we're just gonna start heading right down this right shoreline here. And Opechee Lake isn't not the biggest lake, so after today I should do a full 360 around this lake, and hopefully we can catch something today. Even if it's just like small fish, to me that's not really that big of a deal. As long as I can just find where the fish like to hang out, I'll have a little bit of confidence. But right now the water is so clear, I can just see directly below me, and it's just sand in about 5 feet of water. But we're just gonna start at this dock and then work along this shoreline. All right, let's start out with a Ned rig. It's a 1/5 of an ounce Ned head. And I'm using a 4.5 inch Berkeley Max Scent hitworm on the back of it in green pumpkin. Now, as you guys can tell, I actually ran out of line. So hopefully I don't catch a monster that wants to peel some drag. I don't usually catch big fish, so I think I should be fine. Alright, I gotta stand up. I need a clear view of what's happening down here. Little patch of weeds in front of me here. Can honestly see directly into them. That is cool, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm willing to bet if we can find some of this, but offshore, then we're looking money. Now, I did kind of miss the early morning bite. Alright, so there's a school of bait underneath me right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. But huge school of bait underneath me. So I'm in the right spot for sure. Okay. I'm not totally mad at that. Right where he should have been. That was, I don't know, 11, 12 inches. Nothing big by any means, but I'm gonna switch over to a drop shot, 4.5 inch robo worm, and I believe in tequila sunrise color, or maybe morning dawn is what I mean to say. All right, switching to a crankbait. Now this crankbait dives down to, I believe, roughly 7 feet. It is. It's an Arashi flat, which basically just means it has flat-ish sides, so it's gonna give a tighter wobble underneath the water. And I'm perfectly all right with that. Drop off is a little bit to my right. And it is a crazy drop off too. All right, so I've been fishing now for about an hour and a half, and I've only had that one about 11, 12 inch smallmouth to show for it. Other than that, it has been a ghost town. The wacky worm, Old Faithful here. I should definitely retie. Yeah, that's why I should retie. Okay. Switch over to the wacky worm right now. Color I'm going to be using is baby bass. So I've caught exactly 0 keepers so far, but I think I found my starting spot. There's no way there's not going to be fish in this current. Absolutely not. That's just impossible. Who's texting me at a time like this? All right, Whopper Plopper, work your magic. All right, so I've been fishing now for roughly 3 hours and have nothing to show for it. I really thought back in that current I was gonna at least hook into like maybe 1 or 2 12-inchers. Still going to come back to that spot during the tournament. That spot just looked way too good not to hold fish. That's a bite. Rock bass. He's lucky he's not a tad bit bigger. If he was just a tad bit bigger, he would be coming home with me. But no loins on that one. Alright, what do we got up in this piece? I think I'm going to do. Oh my tank. Oh my tank. Okay, that's how you turn around a day. Fishing an underspin right in these weeds. And it is a tank too. Smashed it. I don't know if you guys can see that down there, but I smashed it up in there. Let's give him a quick bump. First keeper today. Oh yeah, 19 3/4. I bet I could push this 120 on the money. And a little dance to go. And a little dance to go. Let's go. Whew. Okay, that feels good. Man, he smashed it too. That was a no-doubter fish, but this is what I'm working with. It's a 3/8 ounce mega bass Uwaze swimmer. My is more dull than a math class, but whatever. Caught that bass. Maybe I'll sharpen it before tournament day, but yeah, that's super dull. All right, let's skip all the way across this lake. I've basically seen all that I need to see on this right side. I'm gonna cross over to those trees, start fishing left down the bank, and I should make it back to the ramp in probably about 2 hours if I fish my way back. Hey, so I've made it to the other side of the lake. And not gonna lie, this looks like a giant weed flat. Maybe 7-8 feet deep. Weeds that come up about 6-7. Oh! So there are fish in here. That was just a monster pick. Looked to be like a 3-pound pickerel. Not the target species, obviously, but at least we know that there's fish hiding in this grass. And pickerel and bass relatively like to hang out in the same area. Alright, so I don't exactly know when that shut off, but no more chest cam. I ran out of batteries. It's only that rear view camera if it's going to work. Right now I'm just throwing a wacky rig, still in that baby bass color. Alright, so that is it for today. I had a pretty decent day. I learned quite a bit of water for the tournament, so I don't have to waste any time there. But it is going to be a tough tournament for me. I already can tell. And only that one keeper bass today. Although that one bass was pretty good, I really do think I can actually pattern that bass, because not only did I catch that bass in a little bit deeper weeds, I also saw like a 2.5 pound smallie in some deep weeds as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so surprised I didn't catch anything in that current. That being said, I didn't put a lot of effort fishing it just because I knew I had to make it all the way around this lake today. That's definitely a spot that I'm going to hit during the tournament. There just has to be fish there. And honestly, I think I ended up throwing all 8 of my rods. I threw the spinnerbait, the Ned rig, the drop shot, the wacky worm, the jig, the Texas rig, the whopper plopper, and the crankbait. And the only thing I got bit on was like the jig or underspin, whatever you want to call it. So I'm most certainly going to have that tied on. That's why I didn't really fish it more after catching that largemouth, just because I knew that's a bait that I was gonna have tied on already. Kind of wanted to find a little bit more confidence in some other baits. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.